What's up, guys? Thunder Alley here back. Huge win over the Rams. The run defense wasn't where it needs to be. The passing defense was elite. Staley was firing up blitzes over 50% of Mayfield's dropbacks. The offense played its best game of the year. The Chargers are trending upward. They still have things to clean up, which is why they're playing their starters. I mean, well, also trying to get the 5th seed because that would mean they would play the Titans-Jags winner versus the Bengals. You don't want to play them right now with how hot they've been. I mean, the whole seeding situation is still up in the air. But the Chargers, they did everything right. Except, again, Cam Akers had a monster game. There was a couple of big-time runs. Remember, though, you had Boza, who only played in half the snaps. You also didn't have Derwin James. This is a team, though, that finally is starting to figure it out. Their special teams is playing well. The defense is playing well. The offense, best performance of the year. I mean, Austin Eckler went crazy. Herbert had a couple of touchdown passes. We even saw Parham find the end zone. I love what I'm seeing out of the Chargers. They're clicking on all cylinders right at the right time, right? I mean, this is just almost perfection. The team is getting bodies back, too. I mean, this was a Charger team that was derailed by injuries all year and then finally starting to get guys back. Derwin was limited in practice. He did not suit up against the Rams. I mean, it's the Rams, so I imagine that had a lot to do with it. Maybe he didn't clear concussion protocol, but he's expected to practice today. I actually didn't see the report. It's tomorrow. I didn't. Yeah, so that's why I didn't see the report. It's tomorrow. He should be good to go tomorrow. I will update you guys on that within the next couple of days. I'll probably make another video tomorrow. If not Wednesday, you'll see me on Thursday. I love what this team has going on. But before I get into the rest of the video, if you guys are a fan of the Chargers, you've come to the right place. My name is Thunder Alley, and I post only Chargers content here. I have been having an issue with copyright, so that video that got like 20,000 views, like 3 of my last 4 videos got copyrighted. Not strikes, but claims. So I had to go in and file a dispute basically saying that, yeah, sure, I'm using the NFL's clips. Like, the Chargers don't care that I use their clips. They never have. Shout out to the Chargers for that. But the NFL's like, oh, you're using their clips. Well, yeah, but I'm using their clips to entertain you guys. They're not necessarily entertain you, inform. Well, I guess entertain you. Inform and entertain you. I mean, I'm reporting news, right? I'm covering the Chargers. So it's really frustrating how they do that because it was only like 15 seconds of the video and then they just take all the revenue. But yeah, man, I just want to let you guys give you an update on that. That's kind of why I haven't been making too many Charger videos, because every video I have to deal with that, and it's just not worth it, considering that it's only on the Chargers, man. I don't know why they do that, but that was my quick rant. But let's talk Charger football. So I already talked to you guys about Derwin. Yeah, the defense, it wasn't a perfect performance. I'm not saying that, but it was a damn good one. And the run defense was definitely leaky. It was probably the worst performance against the run since week 4. I mean, against the Texans. Cam Akers, he did have, a 42-yard run. You know, Malcolm Brown had a 23-1 in the second quarter. Those were the only big plays, though, but still, I mean, 166 yards on the ground, 26 carries. That's good for 6.6 yards per carry per average. So against some of these top teams in the NFL, like Titans, right, for example, let's say the Titans beat the Jags. Well, they've got Derrick Henry. Even the Jags have Travis Etienne, who just went for like 120 or something against the Texans, last week. So Bengals have Joe Mixon. I mean, the Ravens, we know they have some damn good running backs. They've got J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. Or the Ravens are a disaster in their own right. I guess the Titans are too, but the Chiefs can run the ball, although they probably won't because they're just going to go through Mahomes. The Bills have been running a lot better. James Cook and Devin Singletary, Nyheim Hines. I'm not going to go about all that, but there's a lot of teams in the AFC that can run. So I'm just saying that if the Chargers are giving up that to Cam Akers, well, what the hell are they going to do in the playoffs, right? So just something to note. I mean, you guys saw the game. I saw the game. Just putting that on the table out there. That needs to be cleaned up. But outside of that, I mean, Staley had his defense blitzing 58.3% of Mayfield's dropbacks. Mayfield only had 132 passing yards on 11 completions. The Rams' offense is injured. Don't get me wrong here. The past couple of teams the Chargers have played don't have the best passing offenses, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, there was only one broken really coverage this entire game. It was the one that was to Van Jefferson for 39 yards, second quarter. So yeah, I mean, Mayfield was pressured 37.8% of his dropbacks, and the Rams' offensive line is injured. Their whole team is injured, and that's why Staley was just firing up blitzes nearly 60% of the time, and it worked. Will that work against Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow? Absolutely not. If you blitz them 58% of the dropbacks, you're going to get run off of the floor, or I guess run off of the field. This isn't basketball. So, but again, you're playing to you're playing to your strengths, but you're also playing to your opponent's weaknesses, right? Well, what do the Bills do poorly? What do the Bengals and Chiefs do poorly? That's what the Chargers have to figure out. I could answer that because, I mean, the Bengals, I don't know what the Bengals do poorly, though. The Bengals are red hot right now. I mean, technically, they've won 9 in a row, right? Because they're going to get the win against the Bills, or is that a tie? I don't know, but I know that game's bigger than football, but of course, my full condolences to him and his family. I saw the game last night. It was sad, bro. It was really sad, emotional time for everyone, for the league. But of course, I am wondering how is this going to impact the rest of the season, man? I mean, of course, I'm not going to get into that until there's clarity that he's going to be okay. And I guess there has been, because there's been like news being updated, but that was just kind of something that I got from it was what's going to happen with the game and stuff like that. But I mean, I know I shouldn't be thinking about that, but I just kind of want to know, like, well, we know they're not playing this week, but it just, the seeding's on the line, and it's just something that I was wondering, but yeah, the Chargers defense, since week 13, I mean, or I guess if you go back like through week 13, they were basically among the NFL's worst defenses. They were allowing 25.8 points per game through week 13. That's 30th. They have held opponents on average of 11 points per game, though, during their 4-game win streak, which ranks atop the NFL. Oh, so okay, they're on a 4-game win streak. 4-game win streak. So the only teams with a larger win streak is what? Well, that's the thing, bro. The Bengals, the 49ers, I guess that's it, because the Bills are going to lose, or we don't know, but there's a lot of teams playing good football right now. The Chargers are one of them, and of course, you've got a couple of other teams on 4-game win streaks, but the Chargers, they're clicking on all cylinders right now. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video. Make sure you drop a like for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys, man. Peace out.